Good evening, everyone. You join us for this 2020 match between Sind and the Royals. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Well, others, thanks for that warm introduction. I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And the ground staff have set up a very fair wicket. Any lapse in concentration, though, and the wickets will tumble. So, probably worth having a bowl first. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Thanks, David. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up. Here we go. First ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Drives and misses everything.
Russo shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep. Can't get that outside the ring field.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Rawlings is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Wow, that's missed the lot.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for six. Brilliant shot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Unplayable. Out. What a catch.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Elliott, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end. Yep. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
O'Brien takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Hey! Oh, well bowled.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Oh, yes, nice ball.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes.
Pads that one.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Right out of the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Beaten on the drive.
Bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Bartlett from the press box end.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Oh, well bowled.
Russo shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Oh, well bowled.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yep. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Hey. Nice bowling.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Great shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Over. The Royals are 30 for 1. Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Oh, well bowled.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Oh, yes, nice
A
bowling.
little late on that, no run scored.
Absolutely nailed it.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. The right armour is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yes.
There'll be one run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Catch it.
Yep. Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Hey. Oh, well bowled.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Catch it.
Nice shot, runs possible. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Catch.
Nice shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Royals are 61 for 3. Can't bowl there. Too full and helped on its way.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Oh. Oh, well bowled.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Hey. Yes, nice bowling.
Could have gotten back for a couple. Surprising they didn't even take one.
Super piece of timing.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Huge edge. And gone. Brilliant catch.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Cobain gone for not many.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Oh, well bowled.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Hey! Nice bowling.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yes.
Edge! What a ball! Finds the fielder with that shot.
Crone gets off the mark.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Some adjustments to the field.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over. The Royals are 80 for 4.
Yes, nice bowling.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Hey. Oh, well bowled. Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. A couple on offer here. Oh, that is a great catch.
starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Edge! Amazing delivery! This could be trouble. Strong appeal. I'm not sure they'll get any joy from the umpire. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat, though.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Misses everything.
Oh, well bowled.
Tahir shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Brook will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Bowler.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
Yep.
5 runs added in that over. The Royals are 103 for 6. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Yep.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keeper.
Good return, back from the deep. Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Finds the edge. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. That's out. Caught.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Oh, well bowled.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way. It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Yep.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yep.
Pads that away.
Well, didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Yes.
Straight to the fielder.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Royals are 127 for 7. Greaves from the press box end. Southey coming on. obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yes.
Perfectly timed.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Butler has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Catch it.
Brilliant shot, that.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Oh, well bowled.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes.
Power and precision in that shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Massive edge. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Good bit of timing there.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Oh, well bowled.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Nice bowling.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Beaten on the drive.
Well bowled.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
That's the over. The Royals are 155 for 7. Elliott, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Plays it nice and late. Might beat them to the 3rd man boundary.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
The captain's going to change things around in the field. A few moves made in the field.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Oh, well bowled.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Oh, well bowled.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Wait.
Gone. Yeah! It's a good catch.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Nice bowling.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yep.
Gets back in time. A good decision against taking the risky second run.
End of the over. 7 off it. The Royals are 162 for 8. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Oh, well bowled.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yep.
Great shot. Good work there on the boundary.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
No.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Greaves doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Southey, the right armer, is coming into the attack from the press box end. Edged. Strong appeal. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has indeed been a good innings.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Got right in behind it.
Kuhneman gets off the mark.
Right out of the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Livingston is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum.
Wait. Yep.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Southey will be disappointed with that delivery.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Warner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Right off the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Yep.
Solid defence, very compact. Middle that one, great timing.
Great shot. A little bit in the air, but one bounce and a 4. Maybe a little lucky not to find the fielder.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Timed that brilliantly.
The bowler just has to watch that one sail straight back over their head. Brilliant shot, a deserved 6 runs.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly and lucky not to chip it straight to the fielder.
11 runs added there. The Royals are 209 for 9. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
8.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Wait on.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Oh,
Livingston shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Cornwall with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
yeah.
Super piece of timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
5 runs added in that over. The Royals are 214 for 9. Duploy, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the university end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Big shout.
How's that? Yep. No!
A little late on that, no run scored.
Nice
Huge appeal.
Hey! Yep.
They'll get at least 1. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
And that brings up 50 runs for this batsman.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad. Needs to be on target. Gone. Brilliant in the field. And the innings comes to an end. Sindh will need 222 runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep. No.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yep. No.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Well bowled.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Gone right through the defences.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Duploy, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Good bowling.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Duploy, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Deploy didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yep.
Out!
Yeah!
Caught!
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Crone shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Beaten on the drive.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep. No.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Good bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly. lucky to survive.
6 runs added in the over. Sind are 14 for 2. Clark from the press box end. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Yep.
Great catch. First ball of the over.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yes.
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Yep. No.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap. It was the right shot in the end, but didn't get the timing right to get it away.
Catch it.
Absolutely nailed it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
End of the over, 10 off it. Sind are 24 for 3.
Yes.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yes.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. So they do indeed signal for the review. Just feel it's a little bit foolish, seemed out to me.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. This game can be so cruel for the batters. A millimetre in any direction and they'd still be there. They've got to go without scoring. This is a real purple patch for the bowler. They've got one of the main batters out, LBW.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice solid defensive shot. Misses! They failed to make their ground but can't hit the stumps.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Out!
Yay!
Good catch.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Super catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Greaves won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Southey comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Wait, yes. No!
Good pickup. Big chance.
Just threw the shot too early.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A very successful over ends. The fielders will congratulate the bowler for their efforts. 2 wickets taken. Going with spin now.
Spinner is coming on to bowl.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yes.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Only a touch short and punished. Beautiful shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Lovely bowling.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Bold, disturbs the furniture.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
8 for 8. Sam Elliott is coming into bat at number 10 for Sind.
Threw the hands at it, somehow missed everything.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Bowler is confident on this one. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble. This looks good. Is it hitting though? That's huge. The decision's been reversed. The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The new batsman at number 11.
Timed that perfectly.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Catch that!
Well placed. Should get a single. Gone! Takes it and seals the win.
That's it. They're all out. An amazing bowling display. I felt victory was only a matter of time, and so it has proved. Just a brilliant win.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.